Welcome to the Big Zo podcast. I am he is me. To the right.
What's going on? It is me, Mr. Mix, a.k.a. Lil Cuzzo, b.k.a. The Professor. How goes it, good sir?
Good, man. Good. How about yourself, man?
Man, I'm blessed beyond measure, man. I cannot complain.
Took a little week off.
Yeah.
Had to regroup a little bit.
Regroup and recharge.
Yeah, recharge.
As you should.
Yeah.
As you should.
Yeah. Lot going on.
Man, these internet streets never disappoint us. I tell you.
At all. At all, brother. Just when I think, oh, it's a slow week, then bing bong. Here you go. Take that. Oh, why not? Thank you. Yeah. Man. All right. So let's get with some shenanigans, cuz.
Yes.
So this auntie and her nephew.
Okay.
How the story goes, they went half on a lottery ticket. They won.
Yeah, they did.
1.2 million.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
We splitting that.
Yeah.
Auntie take him to court and sue him, saying that wasn't an agreement. I just gave you the money to go play. It ain't no half and half. I want all of it.
Lousy.
So the auntie is suing her nephew, dog, so she can get all of the prize winnings. You see what money do?
Lousy.
You see what money do, dog?
You're lousy.
Yeah.
I'll be the one to say it.
You probably his favorite auntie. You probably his
lousy.
favorite. He probably your favorite nephew.
You lousy.
Yeah.
You lousy.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary, it's uncalled for, and you're lousy.
1.2 million. As
1.2.
if, ma'am, whatever that half is after Uncle Sam get his, it's still more than what you got, or more than what you had.
So you gonna come out about 28%. Then after that, you got to pay the state. So let's say 44% just to be on the safe side. Y'all both walking away with a cool $400,000 apiece.
Come on, dog.
Who mad?
Who is mad?
Who mad?
Considered to what's in your bank account prior.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Who mad?
Yo, you could probably take a little more if you want to. It's more than what brother. That's why money. We always do that. Blood is thicker than water, but only when certain things are involved.
I agree.
When money is involved, nah, it's all water. It's all water. We all thin out here because we would let money come between us. We would let money ruin us. I don't care about the amount. You got some people that's petty. They'll fall over for some change. And then you got some that fall over for big amounts.
So I got something that our audience can use and that you should maybe use yourself. I have a list on my phone and it's called If I Win the Lottery.
Okay. All right.
You already got your set amount.
Yeah.
You got your set amount.
Yeah.
You got who I'm giving what to.
Mm-hmm.
It will come with an NDA that says,
shut your ass up.
Shut the fuck up.
Correct.
And this is it.
and this is it?
Yeah, and this is it. Spend it
wisely.
Yeah. Below this,
Yeah.
you're on your own.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how much I come up.
Yeah.
You're on your own.
Yeah.
Lump sum amount.
I ain't mad at it.
Taxes, take it out. I'm going to pay the taxes for you.
Mm-hmm.
But, and the reason why I say you got to be that detailed about it is because you don't know how you're going to act when you get that type of money. You just don't. And you can say, I would never, until it's in your face.
Because that's what we like to do. Talk about all the
until it's in your face.
How much of an impact we'll make and how much good we'll do with it. Until you see them O's in your account, you don't really know what you're going to do.
You don't know what you're going to do.
Now,
you can be the best person in the world. Now, that auntie, you lousy.
Facts.
From me to you. You're lousy.
From us to you. You a lousy.
You lousy heifer, you.
You lousy for that.
You lousy heifer, you. If you don't break your nephew off.
Come on, man.
If you don't, it's your nephew. That's blood.
It's worth
and
something.
You older.
Yeah, and she ain't like the new aunties. Yeah. Like she the old school auntie. Like if I show you her, she like up in age. Yeah, she ain't the 45 and fine auntie. No, she sit the apple pie on the window ledge to let it cool off and let the neighborhood get the aroma.
You ain't got but a couple summers left. You better break your nephew off. That bullshit that you doing.
Yeah.
Break him off.
Yeah, because the government only going to get it back, whatever you leave behind.
Exactly. Break him off. Here you go, nephew. Appreciate you going. 200,000 ain't going to hurt you at this point. And he'll be grateful and thankful. And come on, man. Let's be better. Let's do better.
Hey, money ever come between you and somebody?
All the time.
Okay.
All the time.
Okay.
All the time. And it wasn't millions. It was thousands. It was hundreds.
Yeah.
It was hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
That people that fell out with me over. But que sera. And here's the thing. It don't be me as far as money comes and money goes. You up and you down in this game. That's just the game of life. Sometimes you're going to have it. Sometimes you're not. Sometimes I may have 50, 60,000 on me in my account, chilling. Sometimes I may have $5 or $6. You'll never know. You'll never know. Same nigga. Not going to change. But with people who haven't touched money and people who haven't had money, fuck with their money. Or let them owe you some money. You want to get a motherfucker away from you? Give somebody some money that you know never going to pay you back. They will disappear on your ass. They will hide from you like you are child support. They will hide from you over that stanky little $50.
That little
funky little $20.
Funky $65.
Yeah, they will hide from you like you the FBI. They will hide.
It wasn't funky when you was asking for it.
They will hit the look him on you.
Yeah.
They will be hiding from your ass for that little money. And I'm just, when I don't do borrow, if I give you some money, it's just that it's a gift. I gave it to you. So if you pay me back, great. If you don't, great. Now here's the thing with me though. Once you pay me back, you can always get more. Yeah. Because fair exchange ain't no robbery. Mm-hmm. So once you give me back, like if I give you 20 and you give me back 20, we can do that all day long. 20 for 20, 20 for 20. The minute I give you something and you can't, yeah, we cool. We're good. Because you don't understand how this thing's supposed to work, which is share alike. We supposed to give each other. And when it comes to money, people are tight. Facts. And then also, I don't know what your situation is. So I don't know if that $5 was your last. I don't know if it was for your kid. I don't know if it was for your spouse. I don't know what it was for. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you giving it to me. Mm-hmm. But I can't then dictate if I don't pay it back how you supposed to react to me. And that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people will get mad when you ain't have to ask me back like that. And it's like, I need my money back. Like, my rent's due. Yo, I thought that $50 was going to be in the account.
Yo, you make it clear.
I kind of needed that.
Yeah, I make it clear. Hey, I need this back. All right? I need it back. But, yo, I had a nigga avoid me over $36, though. He owed me $36 because of... And look, I would call him. I wasn't even calling about the money. It's $36. He wouldn't take my call. He wouldn't. So finally, I ran into him just out and about. What's up, dog? You acting funny? Nah, man, nah. It's just like going on. I said, oh, okay. It wouldn't be because you owe me $36, would it? Nah, I got you. I'm gonna get you right. I said, hey, man, don't even worry about it, bro. I say, that's why you been avoiding me. Because you thought I was calling to check on the money.
I hate them niggas. I hate the, you know I got you. Yeah. I hate the, you know I got you, nigga. I didn't even say shit about the money.
That is not a form of payment.
You know I got you.
Yeah.
You know I got you.
Hey,
I know
you
tripping
about it.
But you know I got you.
I say don't worry about it.
You know I'm going to do that for you. Because you know how I get down. Yeah, I know how you get down. Nigga, you don't pay niggas back.
I said, man, don't worry about it. Yeah, I said, you could stop avoiding me. Yeah. Okay?
That's cool.
Yeah, it's all right. But just know,
we wrote that off.
Yeah, for sure.
We wrote that off.
And just know that was it.
We wrote that off.
Yeah.
It's perfectly fine.
Money will destroy, dog.
It will destroy,
And it ain't the root of evil. It's just what it does to people, dog. It heightens who you are. Mm-hmm. Some of us. Yeah. It heightens who you are. Man, we could, like you said, we could easily sit here and be like, what we'll do if somebody give me the bag, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this. Bro, you don't know.
Now, what I do know is the reason why I'm not a billionaire. Because God knows all that shit will be gone. I'm giving it all away. Because I don't think it's fun if the homies can't have none. I don't think it's fun for me to be on a yacht by my goddamn self.
That's a fact.
Everybody got to be on the yacht with me. And I'm going to be throwing, like, everybody got to be, like, if I'm wearing furs, we wearing furs.
Yeah.
Like, You talking to the BMF? Everybody gonna shine around this motherfucker. I get some money, huh? Yeah. You gonna be tired of us.
We up.
You gonna be tired of us. Everywhere we show up, it's gonna be some extra shit. Yeah. Trump is playing. Flower girls dropping flowers and shit. Hey,
we live.
They not ever give me no money. Don't do it. I ain't gonna be right. Yeah. I ain't gonna be right. I'm gonna act a damn fool. That's why God be like,
Hey, who said
you ain't mature enough?
Who said is that Dave Chappelle? They should have never gave you
niggas money. I am niggas.
Did you? All right, yeah.
They should have you better not ever. You better not never. I'm going to neighborhood to neighborhood. I'm paying light bills I'm paying light bills. Come up to the gym, bring your light bill, I'm paying it.
Them first few bags gonna be frivolous. You got to get it out your system.
You do.
You got to get it out your system.
You do. But I'm a generous person, and I like to see my people happy and shine. And again, I think I've never tripped off material shit because again, my mentality has always been it comes and it goes.
Yeah.
As up as you will be, tomorrow you will be down. So calm the fuck down.
Word.
Like, calm the fuck down. Because some of y'all be taking it too far when you up. And be, no. Why aren't you responsible with your money? You weren't responsible with yours. Your mama left you that shit. Your mama left you that. Your daddy them died. Don't do that.
You want a settlement.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah. If you were financially responsible, then you would act like, man, get your pinky down, motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah. You was at check cashing with me.
Just 2 weeks ago.
We both had 17 payday loans out. Don't you do it. They was looking for me when they was looking for you.
Money will do it every time.
Every time. Yeah, don't.
Ways to spice up the bedroom.
Let's get it.
All right.
We back. Huh? We back.
This is one I call the fantasy exchange.
Ooh. Look at you.
That's where each partner, you write down a fantasy or a desire on a piece of paper.
Okay.
You put it in the jar. Mm-hmm. And once a week, or whenever the vibe is right, you go into that jar, you pull it out, and you try whatever is written down in that paper. It could be role play, public teasing, or just something you never done before. You know what I would like to do before we get into it, Cuzzo? The panties with the remote.
Oh. I'm not mature.
I would love to do it at all.
I can't do it.
That's my point.
I can't do it.
Listen to me. Put them panties on.
Don't you dare.
And let's go outside. Hey. Hey.
Like Nintendo, nigga?
But I would like to, hey, I want to try that. I would like to do that. I think that's fire.
Man.
Sitting there while she over there trying to put that butt on her roll at Texas Roadhouse and you hitting that zap on her. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. I got to get up and go to the bathroom. Go ahead. You ain't going to buzz me, are you? Immediately.
Buzz.
Immediately.
No, I'm fucking your life up. That would be, ooh, yeah. But go back to the fantasy stuff.
The fantasy or desire, you write it down on a piece of paper, and then you go into the jar.
Okay.
And whatever it read, that's what y'all getting. That's what y'all on for that week or that session, should I say, or that weekend or whatever. It could be anything, whatever your desire is, whatever your fantasy is. So, real quick, anonymously, it's a safe space here. Share with us, things that you may be interested in, that you may have done or would like to do.
And doors of DMs open. If you a little too like, you want to put it on the comments. No judgment.
Yeah, that's what
here.
I'm saying. Safe space. Yeah.
No judgment here, huh? Won't judge you. You can put it down in there.
I'm gonna judge a little bit.
I'm not gonna
but
judge
it's all
you.
in love. I like judging.
I'm not gonna judge you. Whatever you're into is what you're into. Because the Diddy trial ain't taught me nothing else. Niggas are into some crazy shit.
Bro.
Motherfuckers are into some crazy shit. And I don't judge. I just simply go, hey, not my cup of tea. Mm-hmm. But you go do what you, You go do what makes you happy, what makes you feel like you want to feel and do what you want to do. You go do that for yourself. But we're not going to judge you here. But would love to hear about some of your fantasies. May even implement some of those ourselves. Might steal your idea from you. Go make somebody happy.
That's dirty.
It is a little. It is a little, but
don't use my moves. Yeah, but hey. Erotic challenges. All right. So you would have like a timer and you would turn it into like a little game, not necessarily a routine. So you set it for 5 minutes.
Okay.
And so I gave you a little example, like make me moan without touching me below the waist. You got 5 minutes to do it. Or it could be, I kind of went old school because it don't have the same effect like it used to. Teasing with only using your mouth and ice. Now, you know, back in the day, ice was the play.
Hey, ice was the play.
But now everybody get cold easily. Low iron.
Habit, motherfucker.
So
it's just vitamins and get your shit up.
You can't use
sick
ice.
of it.
You can't use ice. You gotta use
sick of
Vicks Vapor Rub or something. But
sick of it.
Yeah. And so, you know, that builds the intensity. It's playful, man. And, you know, you'd be amazed how creative people can get under pressure, especially when they open-minded. The key is to being open-minded.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
the key is being
you gotta
open-minded. You gotta get out that zone, cuz
gotta
routine. Yeah.
Open that thing up.
Yeah.
You just close. There is nothing worse than just when you try and suggest some shit, motherfuckers be shutting it down before you even get to the good part.
Yeah.
I ain't even got to the good part yet.
Yo,
no.
We ain't even discuss it.
We ain't even.
Yeah. Or, so, the last one, if you just at the crib, you ain't really out and about, you could just change your scenery, decorate your scenery, the stage, if you will, with the different lighting, candles. If you got cotton sheets, switch to the silk sheets. Dress up, lingerie or whatever.
Please, lingerie.
Hey, so question: What can a man? And y'all can answer this. What can a man come to the bedroom in? Like, what's sexy other than like silk drawers? Like, what can a man, you know what I mean? Can it be on some hood? Can a nigga just come to the room with a hoodie on and nothing else? Like on some...
Or some Tim.
Yo.
Tim's for traction. And a do-rag.
You need them hospital socks.
You need them hospital.
You need them compression hospital socks. Grippy grip. If you know, you know.
Get that good grip going.
Yeah.
Or just a tank top and you know, some boxer briefs. Now that's more so than anything I want to know. Ladies, what can men come to bed in that does it for y'all? Of course, it's the lingerie for us. You know, some guys are big t-shirt guys. I like that thing tied up in the middle. Okay. Bunch of different things y'all can do because y'all got different body parts. So y'all can do, you know, you can dress it up and make it real. But we would like to know as men, what can we do to come to the bed to get you where you need to be? That would be a nice thing to know.
Like can we come to the bedroom with a hoodie on and nothing else, like on some Winnie the Pooh type shit? Like the hoodie,
that is wild.
But the hoodie is the hood. You know what I mean? You keeping it a buck. You just put the hoodie on and you just sit back and you know what I mean? Why she doing that? Hey,
or dress up. You want a cop uniform or fireman's? Let me know something.
That's fire.
You know.
That's fire.
No, I come as a crossing guard.
Come
as a whole crossing guard
with the wands and
hall
everything.
monitor
With the wands and everything.
With the wand.
You hear me? Yeah.
What you carrying, girl?
Yeah.
TSA.
Yeah. All that. But because you know, shit gets stale, man.
Yeah, you gotta spice it up.
It can get a little dry, especially when you got like longevity.
Yeah, you gotta spice it up. And your creative juices always got to be flowing. You got to, like, when you're in a really good relationship, one of the things that I suggest that all couples do is you should just be thinking of ways to show your partner how much you fuck with them and appreciate them.
It should be a competition to outdo each other.
You should be in your dirty little mind saying, when I get home, I'm about to do such and such to that motherfucker. He don't even know. Like, that should be your everyday mission to blow a motherfucking mind. Both ways.
Yeah,
Men and women. Both ways. Like,
sure.
You should be just thinking of shit that you can do that has not been done. That's a little fun, little edgy, little out there, you know.
Certain things you shouldn't just be content with. But because that's actually good advice, just relationship, period. It should be, you should always think of ways to outdo each other.
Yes.
When it comes to your expression of love for that person,
Man.
you should always be trying to figure out, how can I outdo this person to show them that I love them? It could be a friendly, healthy competition. Yo, I bought you some flowers this day. Then in your mind, hey, in a couple of days or whatever, hey, you go do something for him. Mm-hmm. Hey, look, I got you this. I bet. I see you won, and I raise you this. It's just, and it just makes the dynamic, man. It's better. The energy is high. The intimacy is brewing and building up, man. It's just, only good things can come from that. That balance from both parties, man. Like you said, it should come from both sides. It can't just be the woman dressing up and doing all this and performing. Sometimes, fellas, you got to get out there. You got to put that pride and that ego to the side. And sometimes you got to embarrass yourself playfully out of love in front of your lady, man. Do some things that you don't normally do. Now, it should be a safe space to where she ain't going to humiliate you and embarrass you once an argument arises or y'all break up where she telling you business. You wasn't saying that when you had on the chicken outfit. There we go. When you had on that little leopard thong and you was dancing there. Yo, why you doing that?
Yeah, why you doing
Let's
that?
not do that.
Let's not.
So it should be a safe, healthy environment, man, to where you can get outside your normal and do your thing.
Yeah. Cowboy hats. Leather vest, nothing else. Huh? That should be one. Good one. Just, get creative.
Yeah, put the chaps on, too.
Assless chaps.
Just the chaps. Just the chaps. Just the chaps.
Nuts.
Blame shifting.
Let's talk about it.
Blame shifting is when someone avoids taking responsibility for their own behavior by turning it around and making you feel like the problem instead.
Absolutely.
It's a defense mechanism, often unconscious, used to escape guilt, discomfort, and vulnerability.
If you ever want to grow and want to be the adult in the relationship, take responsibility. Take responsibility. You don't have to excuse bad behavior. Because that's what a lot of people will hit me with. What if this person is doing X, Y, Z, and 1, 2, 3? I'm not telling you to excuse behavior. What you can always do in a relationship and what you can always do to avoid this is take responsibility for your part in it. Because of the two people that can change, you are the one that can change you immediately. You can change you. You can always change you. And a lot of times, it is us. It's how we react to things. It's how we express ourselves. It's us. We don't like to admit it because it's hard to look at you than it is to look at the person that is causing the harm or the hurt. It's easy to do this. It's easy to blame somebody.
Absolutely.
But what you blame, you give power to. So if you want to give power to yourself, always, always, always find a way to take responsibility for your part. Sometimes your part in it is you shouldn't have been in it.
Word.
Sometimes your part in it is you should have never been here.
Yeah.
Why am I here? What am I doing here? Why am I? Larry has cheated on me 67 times. What am I doing? I don't have to forgive him the 68th time. I
do not.
Why am I here? Yeah. Like, sometimes it's your presence and your participation within the fuck shit to where you got to take some responsibility for what you did within it. But I promise you, in taking responsibility, what you'll learn how you can be better. You'll learn what you like and don't like. And you'll be able to live with yourself whenever you have to basically execute a consequence for the behavior that you don't like.
Yeah.
Yo, I stopped fucking with such and such because of da-da-da-da-da. I took responsibility. I did my work. I forgave. I did the things that I was supposed to do. This continued on and it didn't change. Now I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, take responsibility. Please take responsibility because nothing is worse than when somebody is holding you accountable and you say, but what about you?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But you don't put the toilet seat down.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
there.
It's going nowhere.
We was talking about you spending money, baby.
It's going nowhere.
We was talking about you spending too much money. Like, you not sticking to the budget that we both agreed upon. And you just came out of left field and hit me with the...
Nothing.
Yeah.
It wasn't even pertaining to what we're talking about.
Not at all.
But you just got to have a...
Yeah, but you had to have one and see if... Yeah, so...
So they gave some examples. So one example is, you go, I felt dismissed when you changed the subject while I was talking about something important. The blame shifter will respond, you're always so sensitive. I can't say anything without you taking it the wrong way. That's them avoiding accountability by attacking your emotional response.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing is more frustrating, dog, when, because the thing that frustrates me the most, because you're playing with me. Because you know you're wrong. You know I'm right. But you playing with me. And I don't like that. Let's keep it civilized because you're playing with me. You know you out of line. You know you out of line.
You out of line, out of order.
You out of line, out of order.
Yeah, you out of line, out of order.
Another example is, can we talk about how you raised your voice earlier? The blame shifter go, maybe I wouldn't raise my voice if you didn't push my buttons all the time. Blaming your actions for their outbursts instead of owning their tone.
Responsibility.
Yes.
Take some.
Yeah.
Take some. How can you be better?
Yeah.
How can you be better in that situation? Because I promise you, it also gives you more validity when you do bring up an issue, when you do take responsibility and you apologize. Like, any relationship that you're in, any long-term relationship that you're in, you're going to have to say, I'm sorry.
Yo.
Period. You're going to have to say, I'm sorry.
I be wanting to say niggas' names, yo. But I promise you, dog, I told my partner, I've been knowing you for over 2 decades. I've never once heard you within the relationships that you've been in, because I've been with you through a few of them. I've never once heard you say, I was wrong. It's always them. I go, well, what did you do? Well, I didn't do nothing. All I said was, I just be like, oh, all right. All right, so I'm just going to listen, because this is me trying to get you to see the error in your ways or get you to be accountable. It's going nowhere. It's going nowhere. It's going nowhere. I don't understand that, because
well, it's to this point, it's to avoid accountability. If it's everybody else's fault, it's never your fault. And if it's never your fault, you can never fix it.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Somebody talk to me.
So it says what ended up happening to you, once the blame shifter keep doing you like that, you start second guessing yourself.
All the time.
Maybe it really is my fault.
Maybe.
And I see that a lot with women, dog, where they be like, when the relationship ends because the dude was cheating or maybe wasn't treating her right, what could I have done better to make him act right? Nothing. You did what you was doing. He didn't want to be there. He didn't appreciate it. And they start self-analyzing themselves, man, and getting into depression and bringing themselves down, dog, and
to the point to where,
and shit.
Let me add to that.
Go ahead.
To the point to where you lower yourself to do it.
There we go.
There is always like a replay that can be done to, hey, what could I have done better within this relationship to be a better person? Comma. When you are disrespected, when you are neglected, when you are abused, when you go to those extremes, no, that is not your fault. And there is nothing that you can do within that relationship. If that person disrespects you to the point of, yo, you cheated in our bed, there's nothing I could have done to stop you from that level of disrespect. You put your hands on me. There's nothing I could have done to stop you from that level of disrespect.
And it's nothing you could have done that requires that type of disrespect.
At all. When it gets to a point to where you're dehumanized in any way, you don't blame you for that.
Mm-hmm.
They have work to do. They have to fix the thing that they need to fix. And you need to know that that's okay for you to be able to say, like, no, I did what I was supposed to do. I didn't raise my voice at you. I didn't call you out your name. I didn't disrespect you in any way. I came to you the way that I was supposed to. You then reacted this way. I then exited stage left. Be okay with it.
Yeah.
Be okay with walking away.
Right.
Be okay with it. Don't you dare. But see, if he never would have been talking to all them bitches, then he would have never cheated. Nope. Not how that works.
At all.
Not that math don't math, sweetheart.
At all.
Not how none of that works.
You may feel confused, guilty, or invalidated, even when you're just expressing a basic need or boundary.
Mm-hmm.
Over time, it erodes self-trust and creates emotional imbalance because one person is holding all the accountability.
If I love you enough to tell you what's wrong, love me enough to listen.
That's a fact.
If I love you enough to tell you what's wrong, please love me enough to listen. I'm not saying you got to change nothing. I'm not saying you got to kiss my ass. Listen to my grievance and see if there's somewhere where we can meet in the middle. Because nothing pisses me off more than when somebody tells me, oh, it ain't that deep. It ain't that serious. It wasn't for you. It is for me. Because you don't know where that stems from for me. It can stem from somewhere deep and serious for me. So don't do that. Don't do that to a person. Don't invalidate their feelings. If someone loves you enough to bring you a concern, and again, it's a way to bring a concern, respectfully, in a calm tone, talking to you, not accusing you of anything. Hey, this made me feel ... How do we move forward so that doesn't happen again?
Mm-hmm.
Not, bitch ass nigga, no. Can't do that.
Nah.
Can't do that.
Mm-mm. So, fitness influencer Gloria Zamora and her date was shot dead by her estranged husband days after she said on a podcast that she was leaving him. It says Gloria Zamora was gunned down alongside her date after her husband, estranged husband, tracked her down just days after she publicly said that she was leaving him. Police say he opened fire outside a sushi restaurant, then was killed in a confrontation with law enforcement. She leaves behind 6 children. And she looks mad young. She like she may have a little work done, but that don't matter.
Right.
Yo, let me just, because I don't think a lot of times on this internet, we don't know the actual definition of words. We like to use words and shit, and we don't really know what they mean.
Okay.
So, estranged. It's an adjective. No longer close or affectionate to someone. Alienated. Just because you checked out, don't mean that your partner has checked out.
Amen.
Before you move on, man or woman, you make sure that shit is final. And you make sure that everybody's okay. All right? Because it's too many. If I can't have you, nobody can. It's too many. It's too many. If you can't be happy with me, then you ain't gonna be happy with nobody. It's too much of that.
Yeah.
Make sure that it's done. We see too many instances where the ex pull up, or they don't know they the ex. They pull up, acting a fool, crashing out, and the person that you're with didn't know nothing about that, or didn't know nothing about the situation because you failed to communicate. Hey, now there is a possibility that this nigga gonna pop up at this, and then let my man go yay or nay, or hey, look, hey, my little ex, she be driving by trying to see if any cars are here, so that's all she do. Or if she do that, hey, I got it on. Yo, you got to talk, yo. You got to talk. You got to talk. Just because you are estranged, yo, that's not divorced. That is not broken up. That just means we are not being intimate right now. We're not on the same page right now. So we just kind of off doing our own thing, but nothing is official and nothing is final. Now that should have never happened. He a hoe for that. That should have never happened. But you have to do your part.
Your due diligence.
For your safety and whoever you're interested in safety.
Come on.
Because Yo, crime of passion is a very, very real thing.
It exists.
It's a very real thing.
And
what?
Possessiveness?
Man.
When we talk about possessiveness,
yeah.
There is nobody on earth more possessive than a husband. A husband in his mind, you mine. You got my last name, you got my kids, you done had my, like, you're mine. Right or wrong? We not on that right now. Right or wrong? He's possessive.
Mm-hmm.
Most men are when it comes to their lady. So to Cuzzo's very, very important point. Be grown. Tell the person that you're dealing with what they're dealing with. Look, I'm still married. My husband is still in the picture. Still comes to see his kids at this time, because the last thing you want is somebody pulling up on you while you at her house or she's at your house, and you have to defend yourself in a probably deadly manner because this person is not understanding the dynamics of the relationship. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
Two, and hugely important. You need to learn how to be by your damn self even when you're out of a relationship. The worst thing you can do is hop your ass in the next thing when you ain't finished with the last thing.
Yeah.
Because the last thing may still have feelings. The last thing may still have emotions. The last thing may still not know that this is over because you didn't make sure that the last thing knew that you had moved on and gave it enough time for him to move on.
Mm-hmm.
So now you didn't, in your head, you like, well, we ain't together no more, or we ain't rocking no more. I checked out this relationship 6 months ago. Damn if he knows it or not, but I checked out of it 6 months ago, so I'm going to deal with such and such, such and such. Now he got to deal with the bullshit that he did not sign up for, because I'm pretty sure he didn't sign up for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And now he has to deal with you and the dynamics of a relationship that you didn't make clear was done, and you probably still have emotions and feelings for it too. It is perfectly okay to mourn a relationship. Mourn it. Give yourself time. It's not fair to that person. It's not fair to you if you still got emotions for somebody. Because to me, if you ain't take the time to go down to the courtroom and say we done, you still got emotions for that person. I don't give a fuck for the kids. Go down to the courtroom and make it official if it's official. If you done, be done.
Yeah.
Be completely done. So that way, when you do move on, there's no confusion on nobody's end. We are divorced. We have been divorced for 6 to 2 months to a year. And then I started dating. We have a co-parenting agreement. We see each other on these. And fellas, for y'all, make sure all that shit's in place before you start dealing with someone who just said they got out of a relationship. For your own safety. Because I know situations where that's happened. To where a cat, luckily they had it on them. Dude pull up and they had it on him, but the husband came and he was like, who the fuck is you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bruh, who's you?
Yeah.
And luckily in the situations that I'm talking about, he kept it played, kept it G, man. I didn't know about you, bruh. I don't want no issues. I ain't got no static with you. I'm leaving.
I'm out of here.
It ain't even worth it.
Yeah.
I'm walking away.
Yeah.
Now, old buddy can get mad at your gal. I didn't know. Get mad at your lady. Ain't got shit to do with me.
I thought these cheeks was free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know they came with attachments.
Yeah.
Silly me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But once they do come with attachments, once I find out there's attachments with that, I exit stage left. No questions asked. I'm not holding on to shit. But y'all was separated for 19. I don't give a fuck. I played that game. I ain't playing it no more.
Mm-mm.
I'm out.
Hey.
I'm out.
People horse involved. Ain't
people
no
kill over
what they
people kill over money and women.
You hear me?
People unalive over money and women.
With no hesitation.
They unalive people over money and women. So don't be in either one of those categories, please.
Yeah.
For your own safety.
And then, like you said, man, take the time to be by yourself.
Please.
That's how you learn, yo.
Please grieve.
Like relationship hopping, you don't even know who you are. You don't know who you are. And then you get in these relationships and keep making the same mistake over and over because you haven't taken the time to learn from your prior mistakes. Because you don't want to be alone. And I know men like that. This is not gender specific. I know some men like that. They cannot be single, dog. They just have to be in something.
They have to be in something. Deal with somebody.
Nah, bro.
I gotta have a little shorty. I gotta have a little dip here. I gotta have a little dip.
You don't.
Bro. You don't. Not.
You don't.
Because all of that shit comes with, nothing's free. It comes with something. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually. It comes with something when you're dealing with a person. That's why it's perfectly okay to just be like, not now.
Yeah.
Not now.
Yeah.
But tragic situation all around. Prayers for everybody involved, man. I hate to even hear shit like that.
Because
there's 6 kids that don't have a mother because of some fuck shit.
Our father, he got burnt when the police came for him.
There you go.
So now you just got 6 parentless kids.
Orphans, if you will.
Yeah. Over a date.
Over y'all dumbass.
Over a date. Crazy, cuz letter time.
Let's get it.
Now, got this letter last week.
Yeah.
We didn't record.
We did not.
So a couple of days later, I was hit with a part 2, if you will. Like an update of what's going on currently. All right? So let's get it popping.
I've heard none of this.
Yeah. This is tough for me to admit out loud, but I'm really hoping y'all can help me sort this out. So I've been dating this guy for almost 8 months now. And let me just say this. He's a good man, like a really good man. He listens to me. He supports me emotionally. He prays with me. He makes me feel safe in a way I haven't felt in a long time. And when we're together, I'm at peace. That man's energy is healing. But he's broke. Not lazy, not a bum, but he's just not where he needs to be financially. He's trying, I give him that. He's hustling, chasing a dream, putting in work, but right now, he can't even consistently cover his half of dinner, let alone contribute to a future. Meanwhile, hanging there. Meanwhile, I'm holding down my own. Got a decent career, car paid off, and trying to elevate. I got goals. I want stability, not just love. So here's where I'm torn. My heart wants him, but my head keeps whispering, you're building alone. I don't want to feel like I'm babysitting a grown man financially, but I also don't want to throw away someone who treats me better than anyone ever has, just because his pockets aren't full right now. Do I stay and support the growth, or do I walk away and stop trying to build with potential? Pause. Here's the update. Well, it just got messier. Now, my friends are stepping in and they're not holding back. Every time his name come up, it's eye rolls and side comments like, girl, you deserve better. Love don't pay bills. You out here carrying a man and calling it romance. One of them even hit me with, sis, you building a man like a Build-A-Bear while he's still trying to find his charger. They clown him every chance they get. That ain't cool. They say I'm lowering my standards, that I'm wasting my time on a man with a vision board and vibes instead of a real plan. And honestly, it's starting to get to me because I get where they're coming from. They just want to see me win with a man who can match my energy, match my hustle, and not just love me, but build with me. But they don't see the side of him that I do. They don't see the effort, the long nights, the way he prays over me when I'm stressed. They don't see the man in the making. They just see what he's lacking now. And I'm tired of defending my love, tired of explaining why I see potential in him, and tired of questioning if I'm just being blinded by emotions. So what do I do, Big Zo? Am I being loyal or just lying to myself? Signed, torn between my love and my lifestyle. I like that.
Are you gonna look at me for that?
Listen. Yo, ignore your friends. Don't hit me with the Charlemagne auntie joint. Yo, ignore your friends. I get what they saying. I get where they are coming from. But if you personally don't feel like this man is using you or like he's a leech and you're comfortable with y'all situation because you see the potential, you see the growth or whatever you want to call it, yo, it don't matter what they think. But in reality, I would say, yo, you have to put, I don't want to say a time frame on it, but there has to be discussions had from time to time. Okay, so where are we at with what he's doing? So where are we? Do you still think this, hey, maybe this may not be. Maybe we need to pivot and try to, or whatever. Before you just up and be like, you know, hey, you ain't got nothing. I'm out of here. Like, that's what your friends will do to you. Now, I don't know your friends, but I'm sure all of them are not in healthy, loving relationships. I could probably guarantee that maybe one out the bunch probably got something.
Statistically.
Yeah, got something.
Statistically.
So I wouldn't really listen to them because they definitely on the outside looking in. And if this man, first of all, it ain't too many niggas out here praying for you.
Big one,
That's
sir.
a fact.
Big one, sir.
It ain't too many men out here praying over you while you stressing. Hey, baby, here, come on, let's pray about it.
Let's pray about it.
They probably like, hey, well, I'll holler at you. Hey, hit me later when when you calm down. So, the financial may not be top tier, but the way he treating you and the way he handling you, that seems to be top tier. Now, maybe because he got the lack of funds, that's why you getting that treatment. Because like Cuzzo said last episode, wherever you lacking, you have to be great somewhere else.
You better be.
And so maybe all of that, what he's doing for you and how he's treating you is because he knows he comes up short when it comes to the financial.
I ain't got it.
You know, I got you right on Friday.
I can put something on it.
Yeah, he one of them.
Got it.
And that's fine. But don't listen to your friends. Now, they're not wrong. I just have to question the place that it's coming from. Because we don't always want to see some people out here that don't always want to see their friends win. Sometimes I like seeing you where you at. I like that you in this little hurt space and we can just run through the heezies and beezies together.
Wow.
Don't heal. So you got to kind of be mindful of that. And you know your friends. You know the type of friends you got, I would hope. So I wouldn't really listen to that, but I would definitely check in with little buddy every so often about the moves that he's making and his goals and his plans. Because what you don't want to do is waste years and years and years and years and years and nothing has cracked. He's still at square one. It should be levels he should be achieving periodically. He can't be still on the ground floor with whatever the plan is after years that went by. It has to be some type of sign of improvement, progress.
I like that advice. I like that advice a lot. I'm torn. I'm torn on this one. And I'm torn on this one because I was raised by an amazing father who we talked about on Father's Day. My brother, the men that raised me, one of the things they imparted upon me was to be a provider. And the woman that you are with, you're not just with her, you're with her lifestyle. So that part I get that, sis. To Cuzzo's point, if bruh's everything else and he's a great man and he's praying with you, this would be my advice if he's willing. If he's willing. And this is going to be tough because you're going to find out if he's willing real quick. You may have to take an assertive approach to trying to get him to the level that he needs to be at. Because there should be a basic human level that we all should be able to operate at if we're dating. There should be a basic human level that we all should be able to operate with if we're dating. Meaning, I should be able to pay for a meal. So should you. I should be able to pay a bill or two. So should you. I should be able to take care of myself, my needs, my responsibilities, whether that be kids, whether that be myself. I shouldn't be asking you for those things. So should you. So that's where the equal playing field comes from. What you're talking about is building with this man, which is you're trying to get to a certain level, a certain lifestyle, because again, for women specifically, you do value and covet security. And there is nothing wrong with that. You want someone that's secure, that makes you feel safe and makes you feel secure from a financial standpoint. There is nothing wrong with that.
At all.
So this is what I mean by being assertive. Skill set. So first and foremost, find out what his skill set is. If he doesn't have the requisite skills that would demand the salary and money that he's demanding, help him get those skills. We need electricians like a motherfucker. We need like 500,000 in the next 10 years. Help, like, hey babe, I know about this, this electrician apprenticeship that you can get in and go to, and that'll get you to where you need to be. Second, IT is a great profession, great career field that you can get into. If he hasn't gone to school or if he hasn't tried to achieve those things, encourage that. Not push, but encourage that. And the reason why I say encourage that is because sometimes we get into places and spaces to where we don't know what we want to do with our lives. Some people get there, right?
That's a fact.
You may be in a place to where you figured it out early and you're excelling and you're about to reach the levels that you're trying to reach in your career, your lifestyle, and everything that's going on. He may not be. To me, that is not a disqualifying factor. However, it's levels to this shit. If you ain't trying, we got an issue. As a man talking to another man, if you ain't trying, we got an issue. If you trying, I can work with trying. Because trying is you cutting grass. Well, then baby just needs to get his own lawn care service. Trying is you cutting hair, then baby just needs to get his own barbershop. There is nothing wrong to investing into something that reaps benefits. The thing is, don't invest into something that's not reaping any fruit for you.
Yeah, because that could be a partnership, Cuzzo.
That can be a partnership, and many women have done it. Don't get it fucked up, confused, or twisted. Most powerful women have invested in men that may not have been at their financial level, but once they invested into them, they got there.
Yo, listen.
They got there. I promise you. I promise you. No. Go ahead.
I'm going to say this, and it's not going to be popular, yo. But, yo, sometimes, because the roles have switched so dramatically. Yes. To where women are earning more. Mm-hmm. I seen, I don't know if you saw it, you probably did, but Keke Palmer was talking about.
Keke Palmer talked about this, yep.
And I love Keke because she just like the cool, she like the cool cuz, dog. You know what I'm saying? She's successful, mm-hmm. She rich, she ain't forgot where she come from. She just her, dog. She just Keke. Yeah. So she was just saying how difficult it is for successful women that are in power, like a Oprah, like herself, to find men in love because where they are,
the status of where she's at. Yeah.
Yeah. There are not many men, especially if you have a specific preference, black men. There's probably not a lot of men in her field, So she's saying, like, what are we supposed to do? Right. Because she was talking about how for years we would clown Stedman, being with Oprah, whatever. But what is Oprah supposed to do? She's a billionaire. Who is she supposed to date?
Michael Jordan.
But I say that to say, ladies, I know, but when you get a man in a relationship and you have this good man and you are well off than he is financially, and if he have a plan like Cuzzo was talking about, sometimes you got to assist him a little bit, because I'm telling you, men thrive so much better when they have a dope ass woman in their corner. I promise you, it's inspirational, it's motivational, it's all of those unknowns. It's just something about the love and support from a woman, not necessarily just financially, but it just builds a man up. It makes a man want to be more of a better man. It should. Mm-hmm. But ladies, sometimes, man, y'all have to, a nigga just need a little boost. You know what I'm saying? But make sure he's worth it. We're not wasting time. We're not wasting energy. We're not wasting money.
Make sure he's worth it. Make sure he appreciates it. Make sure he reciprocates the energy.
Exactly.
I'm not telling you to be with somebody that's not trying, that's lazy, that's you.
Well, you got to work. You got to force him to want better.
Yeah, you
for
went to
himself.
work all day and then you come home and he's on the video game. The only thing doing is breaking your back in bed.
Yeah.
This doesn't sound like that's the case.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's a good man. May not have had that guidance in how to go get $1 and how to go get $1. So that's when you work with him. That's where you're strong at. Be his strength. I believe in two things in a relationship. A relationship to do one or two things: make your life easier or better. You have to do those two things for me. You got to either make my life easier or you got to make my life better. It's one of the two. If you cannot do those two things, then we are not equally yoked and we should not be together. You have the opportunity to make this man's life better and easier by just applying that same logic and hustle that you have into him. Now, the minute he doesn't appreciate it, the minute he's not reciprocating, the minute that you see that, hey, this ain't going nowhere, I didn't try, I'm laying applications and brochures on you, I got you on Indeed, LinkedIn, I got you on every joint, and you ain't landed an interview yet. Hey, we signed you up for this IT academy that could make you X amount of dollars. Hey, man, we got you, because again, you say he has a dream. You didn't want to share his dream. Maybe a little pipe dream, but it's a dream nonetheless. So see if you can get him to actually set goals within that dream. Ladies, there is absolutely nothing wrong with investing into someone who is worth investing in. Just make sure that it's worth investing in. I'm not saying that you should date down. I'm not saying that you should raise nobody's kids. What I am saying is, if the person has the characteristics, date for character. Fuck dating the list. The list gonna get you in trouble every fucking time. Because niggas who have money have standards. And have shit that they want.
And they have certain rules.
And regulations that you're gonna follow.
Yeah.
Because I make the money and I make the rules. So if that's not what you want and you truly want a partnership, then this is God's way of saying, well, then here's your partner. What you gonna do to make him better? Proverbs woman. Because that's what a Proverbs woman does. If you want to get biblical about it.
Get biblical.
If you want to get biblical about it, Proverbs woman pours in and he finds a wife, finds a good thing because the wife is the favor. And the favor is what raises you up. That was God speaking. That's what that was. That was the Lord.
Yeah.
That was the Lord. Okay?
Dumbass weather, bro. It was 1,000 degrees earlier.
It was.
And now it's raining.
It was. And I was going to barbecue.
Yeah.
It was. God damn it. But back to it, we ain't gonna let that stop nothing. Look, lady. No, I'm playing. But look, your friends gonna get you off. And that's another thing. I'm gonna say this definitely ain't popular. Ooh, single women keep women single. Ooh, single women keep women single. You know the conversations we never have as men? Man, stop fucking with her. Man, you shouldn't even be wasting your time with old girl. Man, what? Her? Man, you better drop her like a bad habit. The last thing we want, nigga, you are spending way too much time with us. If you don't go home to your gal, she at the crib, bro. Would you?
Get out of here.
Go on. Because I want to hang with mine. Yes.
You feel me?
So, that's all. I know we went a little long on this one, but this was a tough topic.
But that was tough. It wasn't just 1 + 1 is 2. It was a lot of different elements to it, man. But good talk, Cuzzo. What's more detrimental to a child? A toxic mother or an absent father?
Lord Jesus, Father, help me.
I don't want to do where they kind of equal and they kind of go hand in hand, because that's how I was thinking at first, but I don't want to do that. I want to pick a side.
Absent father.
That's the side I was going to probably choose.
Absent father.
That's the side I was probably going to choose.
Absent father for this reason. Thank God. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Boss was there. God bless.
I can't relate.
Yeah. But I have friends that didn't have their fathers in their lives. And their lives certainly didn't turn out the way that mine did. Not to say that my life is better or worse, but I had guidance. and I still have guidance, and I still have things that I can point to and touch on and grasp from a man being there and me seeing that man be a man in front of me. And maybe it's different between men and women. It could be. But I think even for women and little girls, the first teacher of that daughter on how she should be treated is going to be her father.
1000%.
The first person that's going to treat that young lady how that young lady her first love is going to be her father, especially if he's a good father.
Yeah.
If he's a good father and he in her life, she daddy's girl. She going to love that. She going to love daddy.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
So he's going to teach her, if he's telling her she's beautiful, if he's telling her she's fine, if he's telling her she's worth it, if he's treating her like it's worth it, you little niggas ain't got a shot in hell.
At all.
You ain't finna come along and...
Because I ain't impressed by none of what you talking about.
My daddy did all that shit. Hey. And that's what, in our community, what's missing is that strong father presence. And then also the way that the father treats the mother, even if they're together or not together. The things that he does for the mother and the way that he treats the mother is going to shape those children way more than that toxic mama. Now, for some of us that's had some toxic mamas, that has damage too. Yeah. It has its damage too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Been around some shit.
Therapy can help. You learn some things. And a lot of times when we talking toxic women, it comes from a lot of emotion and not being able to regulate or deal with that emotion. So what it kind of teaches you to do is what not to do in a lot of cases. Like I learned what to do and what not to do for my mother. I learned what being overly emotional will do in certain situations and how it will kind of guide you or get you off the plane or get you off the track. And then I've also learned, okay, that's where emotion is necessary and where it works. Not having that father there, you're missing that protection, you're missing that provision, you're missing that guidance, you're missing that discipline in a lot of cases. You're missing the fact that somebody gives a fuck about you in that house and will go to the mat for you. Because there is nothing like having somebody at the crib that will harm a motherfucker if they do something to you. And it was always my big joker.
Yeah.
I got a daddy and I got a brother. It will fuck you up over me. Yeah. Like, and it sounds funny to say it, but what it means is that you're protected. Mm-hmm. That the shit that you can do with them others, you just can't do. You can't do with me because somebody loved me and somebody gonna come see about me, and that is a father's job. So, what you think?
No, I agree with everything you said. I was leaning more towards the absent father too, because you know, it kind of irked me a little bit, man, when I heard women saying like they don't need no man to raise their son. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Not saying you can't raise a son to grow up and be successful. There are plenty of stories of single mothers raising men and they becoming successful. Absolutely. I'm not saying that it's not possible, but just know there are key things that boy or child is missing out on. A lot of things you have to be shown. Now, a father, yeah, a mother can tell a daughter, hey, a man is supposed to treat you like this. A man is supposed to whatever. But it takes a man to show her how a woman is supposed to be treated.
Hello.
You could say it all day, but if she's never seen it, then she still don't know what it looks like. She don't know what it feels like. It's just words to her. Okay? So a man's presence is very well needed because he brings the action. He shows. Women feel he's going to show. So I think, not having a father present, not having a man present in a child's life, you miss out on those things. That's why you see a lot of these young boys growing up, they don't have any emotional intelligence. We're going to use the word soft. And I don't mean soft for as like feminine. I mean soft for as when it comes to facing a challenge, when it comes to adversity, they don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to pursue it. They don't know how to analyze things and get over the hump. They just cave in, excuse me, or they get out of character and start acting all crazy and crashing out because they don't know how to deal with adversity. They don't know how to deal with rejection. They don't know how to deal with being told no.
They don't know how to deal with their emotions.
Exactly. They don't know how to deal with a heartbreak or disappointment. All they know is how will my mama react, or they just freestyling it and they go crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a man has to show you things. He has to show you things. We could tell our boys all day, hey man, you treat women like this, you do like this, you always want to be respectful, blah, blah, blah. But if he don't see you doing it, every time he look up, you with a different one, or you running amok, or every time you around the chick, you cussing him out and yelling, yo, what you saying to him don't mean a thing. Mm-hmm. He's going to grow up thinking, I saw my daddy doing this is how you supposed to do it. Girls gonna grow up and see, I saw my mama being treated like this, so that may be how things are supposed to go, because they don't know no other way. They haven't seen anything. So I agree, because I think an absent father is more detrimental to a child than a toxic mother.
From a male point of view.
That's it.
from our point of view.
Because even with a toxic mother, if the father is there, you can kind of balance it out a little bit.
My pops and my brother helped me navigate my mother.
Yes. That's a fact, Cuzzo.
Son.
I agree with you. That's a fact.
Son. You're not going to win that one. Mm-mm. Son, relax. Mm-hmm. This is what you do. This is what you don't do. Be cool.
Yeah.
I know you feel this way.
Yeah.
This is how you go about it.
Them talks, Cuzzo. Yeah, they show.
You know how your mama is.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, that was my problems, but you know how your mama is. Never said anything detrimental. Never disrespected. We ain't this ain't that new age shit.
Yeah.
We ain't come from that.
Yeah.
It was, you know how your mama is.
And that said everything.
This is what you need to do. This is what get your ass up, take out the trash, do the dishes. What chores you got to do? Make sure them shits is done so she ain't got nothing to say to you. Mm-hmm. When you come home, do your homework. Make sure your homework is done. You don't need nobody to check you. You're a smart kid. After that's done, get your ass out the house. Go do something.
Go outside.
Go hoop. Go play football.
Go outside.
Your ass outside. And my mama used to say, well, you leave like you got a full-time job.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And be in here cussing me out all day. Like, I'm out. But my brother and my masculinity helped me navigate that. And let me tell you something else that it helped me do. Seeing how they dealt with it. Seeing that they didn't get mad. Seeing that that my brother would do this thing of, so it's 4 of us in the house, plus it could be 5, 6, depending on if the cousins was over or whatever. Something would go wrong. Lamp get broke. Regular black folk shit.
We rough.
My brother, I did it. That was me. I did it. It damn near disarmed her. And it was fascinating to see. It disarmed her because my brother paid bills in the house. So you can't use that excuse of, you don't pay no bills around here. Well, he was contributing. So when he was like, Mama, I did it. That was my bad. I broke the phone. No, damn well, he ain't break the lamp or he ain't break the phone. But he took it. He took that responsibility because he knew that he could navigate her wrath a lot better than we could as kids. No, that was me. That's on me, Mom. Won't happen again. I'll make sure I give you some money so you can go get a new lamp. She may be cussing on the way to the room. Motherfucking kids always breaking some goddamn shit. Always. But we didn't get the fucking wrath of Sharon fucking with, because he taught me how to navigate certain things. That's where that responsibility comes. Always taking responsibility. He would take responsibility even when he didn't do shit. It's just so manly. It's manly when you do that. That is hard for you to simulate if you've never seen it.
Yeah.
When you've never seen a man take responsibility, when you've never seen a man in the house really, really be a man in the house, that is very hard to simulate. It just is. Toxic mother can have damage on you. Again, the things that our mothers say to us will stick in our hearts and will stick in our craw forever. And I still remember some of the shit that was said to me. Is just like, ouch.
Yeah.
But having that masculinity there to balance things out and to say, hey, You cool.
Mm-hmm.
You relax.
Mm-hmm.
This how you going. This is how you gonna get through this,
Mm-hmm.
and we gonna be all right.
Thanks.
It's invaluable, and if you have someone in your household, masculine, thank them because you don't know the bullets.
Word.
they
didn't jump in front of you.
They didn't take in front of.
Word.
Father will jump in front, especially if you a daughter, you a daddy's girl. He will jump in. Hey, she be yelling at my daughter.
Hey, leave her alone.
Leave her alone.
Leave her alone.
Well, I got it.
Yeah.
Go in the room.
Yeah. Look, baby girl.
Look, hey,
You all right.
you know how your mama is.
It's her. It's her.
You know how your mama
Go
is.
and do your thing.
You know how your mama
Yeah.
is. Right. Go out there like I beat your ass.
Yeah.
And then just come back in.
Yeah.
All right?
We go get some ice cream later.
We're going to go get something later.
Yeah. Yo, say word.
That's crazy.
What is some benefits? Because, we talk about, it's a pet peeve of me and yours about whether or not the opposite sex can be friends. I 100% think it's possible. I have female friends. There's no history. There's no extracurricular. It's never been anything between us but just straight, pure friendship. Yeah. That's it. So I get, it irks me when I hear people talking that bull jive. So what's some benefits to having women as friends? Me personally, I think some women give like the best advice.
Yes.
They'll hold you down too in ways that men can't.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just tell a quick story.
Go ahead.
So back in the day when I had my apartment, it was a young lady that I was, interested in. I spent weeks pursuing her.
Okay.
Finally, she was like, you know what? All right. I said, I want to cook you dinner. Come to the crib, cook you dinner. Now, at the time, I just knew how to fry some chicken. Maybe
sometimes that's all you need to know how to do, huh?
Yeah. But I wanted to impress her.
Okay.
So I told my homegirl, who was maybe about 6 or 7 years older than me. She was like, I got you. What you want to make for her? I was like, I don't know. What you suggest? She was like, first time you impressed? Like, yeah. She was like, all right, look, here, give me $50, and then I'll take care of the rest. I'm like, what you gonna do? She said, just give me $50. And I'll take care of the rest. I was like, bet. Cuzzo, she went to the grocery store and bought steak, shrimp, I forget the little vegetable we may have had, stopped by the dollar store and bought some little things to kind of set the, you know what I mean?
You better come on.
Cuzzo.
You better come on.
I get to the crib. She was like, getting ready to leave. She's like, I'm done. I walk in, the crib look good, food smelling good. I'm like, yo, this is fire. She was like, all right. So she said, food in the oven, all you gotta do is just serve it up. I go, bet. It's like, what time she get here? I said, she's actually en route now. She was like, all right, well, let me get ready to get out of here. So I go in the cabinet and grab some paper plates. She said, what are you doing? I go, I'm about to fix the plates. And she said, nigga, don't you use no paper plates. Use your real dishes. You trying to, this is the first time. She said, that's cool, but use real dishes. And I was like, bet. She had bought some flowers for her and was like, don't be empty-handed, like offer something at that. Yo, came through. It was a success. You don't need to do. Of
course.
It was a success.
Of course it was.
Very impressed.
Of course it was.
Very impressed. Yo, when I say, yo, she my sister to this day. I love her to this day. Cause she used to hold me down and give me some of the best advice, bro. And I don't mean like just to be a managed little boy. I mean just for as like maturity. And she would speak life into me because I was like late teens, early 20s. I had my own little spot. But I would downplay it. And she used to be like, nigga, don't downplay yourself for that. She was like, it ain't too many 19, 20. What you doing? Nah, you doing something out here.
Yes, you are.
You doing something out here.
Yes, you are, sir.
And so, I love her to this day, man. Like she used to hold me down, dog. Like, would let me use a whip. It was just fire. We just had that relationship, dog, and never was nothing in.
And it never has to be.
No. She looked at me like little bro. Matter of fact, she used to call me bro. She used to look at me like I was little brother. Mm-hmm. But that's why I just suggest, stop trying to tap everything, fellas. Be friends. It's okay. You can't hit them all. You shouldn't want to hit them all. Sometimes, just be friends, dog. They can help you in life with other situations and other circumstances, bro.
Let me tell you how. So, and it's a whole trick, but it's the truth. Women make other women feel secure. Usually, when we go out and we go somewhere, it's about 8 or 9 women around us. That are the homies, homegirls. Other women will approach because if you're safe for them, you're safe for them. Your homegirls will put you on. Hey, have you met my brother? Oh, he cool as fuck. Smart as shit. Dude, does this, does that. That's another reason why. To Cuzzo's point, great advice.
They make great wing women.
Great advice. Great wing women. Great advice. They will do things with you that is not looked at as taboo because they are women and they can. My homegirls can go shopping for me. Yo, I got some candles for you. I know you needed some candles. I got some candles for you. Your homeboy may not be able to do that. Maybe not be able to go get some candles. Bro, I got some candles for you. It may be a awkward interaction. That part. Going places with your female friends tends to be a little more calmer and a little more cooler because they are funny. You can have conversations, very candid conversations about men and women and learn from each other. You can learn from each other.
I promise you.
Nobody gets you a free drink or a free meal like your fine friend.
You heard me?
And if you don't go work that damn bartender,
hey,
I'll be right back.
All right.
What you want?
Take your time.
What you want? You want crown and what you want?
Correct.
I'll be right back. Came back with here you go. Yeah, we'll see what's up with that nigga, but you know what I'm saying? But what you think? And then I tell her the best aunties when it comes to your kids, the best when it comes to jobs and certain situations. And there's just a natural dynamic that happens between men and women, especially when it's platonic, to where it may fall under sister or it may fall under mother, and to where they just innately take that on for you. They just innately take that. I will take you to my female friends and let you meet my women friends. And then they'll be like, not her. Yeah. Why? This,
right off the rip. And this. And be right about all of it.
Yeah.
And be right about every single thing.
Or they will give you the compliments that your male friends will not give you.
Mm-hmm. In your time of need.
Boy, now you know how smart you are.
Yeah.
So you may be a little intimidated. They just have a different level of intuition and insight that your partners don't have. I have, again, of both sexes and everything in between. Because I ain't hung up on that shit. I promise you, when you can accept people as people and you can look at them as a person, you will see their benefit to your life.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you. When you just look at them as a human being and just say, hey, we kick it and we cool because we cool. Because you're a cool person to hang out with.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Because you...
Nothing more, nothing less.
Because you my homegirl. And then the last and most important one, fellas. Your partners may be overprotective of you, but nobody is overprotective of you like a woman is. My homegirls will, the minute you do some shit, they move. Huh? What you say?
Yeah.
Don't talk to him like that.
Yeah.
I give you a great story.
Yeah.
We at DraftKings. No names, no faces. We at DraftKings. DraftKings is across on the east side. Casino. We watching the finals game. Bill comes out. Bill ain't right. No. Young lady comes out and she's cleaning. She's cleaning the table. I had a glass of Chardonnay on the table that had about that much left.
That's a lot.
It is, right?
That's a lot.
She took my glass like it was done and put it in the thing and took it away. My homegirl immediately... Wait, excuse me. He was still drinking that.
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna need another one for free on y'all.
Because you done put it in with Trad with the.
And she was like, I am so sorry. This is like going on. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, see, oh, we got a black woman and we be needing you to get them together.
They gonna get that bill. They gonna get them orders together.
They gonna look at the bill. Oh,
they gonna get it together. And if your food come out and it ain't
nothing
right,
better when they be looking at the bill. No, we didn't order that. We didn't order that. Or nothing like when they treat you. You done got it a couple times. I got it today. Like your women friends, you should have
you
them.
need that feminine energy
You
around
do.
you.
Not sometimes.
Like,
you need that
cool.
feminine energy around you.
It's cool to be with the fellas and whatnot, man.
You need that too.
You need that feminine energy.
You need balance, sir.
For sure.
You need balance, ma'am. You need balance. You need male energy when it comes to certain things, and you need feminine energy when it comes to certain things, and no strings attached. None of the pressure of dating. None of the pressure of you looking at
just
them.
Friendship,
just
yo.
friendship.
Just friendship.
Cool. That's my people. We hang out. We kick it. They're good people. They know good people. I put them on the shit. They put me on the shit. And when your women friend look like something, if you are being approached by something you don't want to be approached by, you could grab it. Yeah, my girl right here. She don't play that shit.
Yeah,
my girl right here. My girl right here.
How dare you?
Because vice versa is, I'm everybody's boyfriend when we go out. I'm everybody's boyfriend when we go out.
Right.
I'll go kick it with my homegirls and be like, all right, I'm. When you don't like dude, just pull me up and be like, my man wouldn't like that.
Just a dude, just a man just a man being in the presence of women naturally makes other men rethink their approach or strategy because they don't know what type of energy you gonna give off. So it's almost like an automatic respect thing because men respect men, yo.
Men respect men, and I've been in places to that very point. I've been in places to where it's been me and like 6 women. And men have complimented me, be like, bro, I see you. And I'm like, they just the homies. Like, I'm not even.
It ain't nothing.
Owner. It ain't nothing. But they, bro, I see how you moving. And it's like, no, my homegirl. I just decided to come out to kick it with them. But vice versa. Hey, you don't, if you good with dude and he talking that talk, do your thing. But the minute you need to, hey, come here. I got you. Like, them are things you can't do. Maybe you can. I don't know the relationship y'all have. But y'all can do that. It's my love. No judgment here. You know, we're allies. But anyway, yeah, man, y'all gotta get out of that shit for real. Please. It's 2025, about to be 2026, in only a short 5 to 6 months. Get it together.
Please.
Get it the fucking together.
Not speaking on the Diddy trial, but I want to talk about the impact his trial is going to have on the hoeing business going forward.
Yes, it will.
So, in this statement, it says, I forget, who is this? Prosecutor said Diddy's paid flights and hotels for escorts could qualify as sex trafficking under federal law, banning the transport of individuals across state lines for sexual activity. Allegedly, he was using his credit card. Okay, so does that mean once this is all said and done, there would be no more getting fluid out? Because I see some tough days ahead for the hoes out here. And again, we're talking about the actual hoes, not metaphorically speaking.
Well, if you identify, shoe fits wear it.
Yeah.
If the high heel fits wear it, hello.
It's about to be
clear heel fits wear it. Huh? How about it? Continue on.
It's about to be some rough days for them ahead, bro, because a lot of the bread was made off of getting fluid out.
You so thoughtful. You know what I'm thinking about?
Go ahead.
I'm thinking on the other side.
Go ahead.
A lot of you creepy niggas are done.
That too.
A lot of you creepy niggas are
that
done.
Too.
Because a lot of y'all defended Diddy because you've done this shit.
Yeah.
Because you flew her out.
Yeah.
You flew out the prostitute with the sole mission of trying to fuck.
Yeah.
Or about to fuck. You paid for services rendered because you were going to fuck. Just fucking flying a girl out is not illegal. Yo, you need a flight out to come see me. We kicked it. We had a vibe. Woo, woo. That's not illegal. If you are flying her out and paying her for the sex, it's illegal. A lot of basketball players was like, what the fuck did he do wrong? No, you mean what did you do wrong, sir?
Yeah.
You're telling on yourself.
You didn't even, because for one, you didn't know it was against the law.
You didn't know it was against the law. You thought what's wrong with flying some pussy out?
Shit, that's baller.
Yeah.
I'm flying an hour.
I got this money so I can fly pussy out.
It's a crime, sir.
It's a crime.
Yeah.
It's against the law.
It's against the law.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's frowned upon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it. I get it. I know.
Can't fly her out.
I know.
So the Instagram model charging you 10 bands for the... Can't do that. Sorry, sweetie. On both ends. Sorry, sweetheart, because I know a lot of y'all was selling goods and services.
That's why.
Do what you got to do to pay your bills, huh? Dubai's gonna be fucked up because a lot of y'all was getting flown out and getting pissed on and shitted on.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I used to live over there. I wasn't stationed over there. I used to live over there.
10 G's.
I know how I get down.
10 G's.
I know what 10 to 30 G's was getting you motherfuckers done up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you was just, flying out to sell cat in another state. Hey, no judgment here. Sex workers are sex workers. Just keep your shit on the low. Keep it off the internet.
That's why old school.
And keep it off of your credit card receipt.
Off your credit card receipt.
Yeah.
That's why old school hoeing need to come back.
Yeah.
See, they done got spoiled because they don't know nothing about walking the strip and walking up to the car and leaning down in the window, asking somebody, is you looking for a good time tonight? They don't know about the whole stroll. See, that's what they doing wrong because there's no more whole stroll. You bring back the whole stroll, then they'll be all right. They'll know how to really get it from the mud. See, right now they just sit at the crib and just wait for the phone to ring, wait for the DMs to go off. See, they ain't never have to get on a whole stroll because so it's about to be rough because now you're going to have to get on that host roll. Ain't no more flying now.
It's some hard times.
It's some hard times, brother. A host roll for 8 hours in heels?
It was an old lady that used to call them that hard timers. Damn hard times. Hard times is coming back.
It's coming, bro. It's coming.
Because you try to walk 8 hours in heels on concrete.
Yeah. He messed the game up with this one.
He did.
He messed the game up with this one.
But y'all messed it up with y'all was out here buying and purchasing with your credit card, you jackass. Don't you know there's always going to be a digital footprint if you do that?
Because they can't tell you why you withdrew $5,000 cash from your account. No. I gambled it away. I went gambling.
As long as it's under $9,999, you're fine. The minute it goes over 10,000, they have to report that to the FCC. Just keep it under that and pay her in installments if you need to. But you niggas got to get it together. I don't feel sorry for none of you.
No, not at all.
I don't feel sorry for none of you.
Let's be clear. I'm having a ball. I'm having a ball with this.
None of you.
Yeah.
Because again, none of this shit had to happen. And I didn't need to have it on my damn timeline. But yeah, fucking up the business. Gonna have to bring madams back too. Like motherfuckers that can help you sell that cat correctly.
Facts.
Because a lot of you don't know what you're doing. You're fucking up the bag. And you're fucking up the bag for some of your people. Huh? And it just ain't fair. Because they didn't do shit to you. They just out here trying to sell it like they know how. And here you go. Fucking up the game.
Messing up the game. Too aggressive. You're overzealous. You're just an animal, dog.
Yeah. And a lot of people are resorting to it. A couple of the Instagram stars are shall remain nameless. It's a purchase. I'm just saying, right DM, man. Throw you back a price. You think they just maintaining? Them OnlyFans subscriptions are going down, folks.
Yeah. Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, $9.95 ain't getting you what it used to.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
A lot of people are turning to the whole one because it's like, look, ain't nobody finna pay for you for the bikini pics when you got a famous celebrity that's busting it wide open for the low.
For the low.
It's fucking up the game.
Yeah.
So get your shit together
and adjust your prices. All right. So, Cuzzo, before we get out of here, man, I want to show my appreciation. I appreciate you getting on this journey with me.
Okay.
All right. It started out with just a guest spot, but like they said, I felt it. I seen it. Yo, let's make this a thing. And I don't regret 1 second of it, dog. I appreciate you. So I got you a little appreciation joint. You know what I mean? I let you do all. I did that part, but I just
What
little
the-
appreciation joint, man.
Yo, I did not know this was happening. What is going on?
Yeah.
For the moments in life, hold on. You finna have me.
I appreciate you, dog.
Man. Oh, brother, thank you, man.
You like cigars.
Love cigars.
So
Thank you.
got your ashtray.
Thank you, sir.
Take it.
With
Take
my
it
name
out
in
the
it.
plastic so you can.
With my name in it. What? With my name in it. So you gonna know who with the,
for sure.
with the L in there, huh?
Who you smoking with?
Man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you, dog.
Man, thank you, sir.
For sure. My man.
Appreciate you, cuz.
No doubt.
Looking out for you, look,
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. No, thank you, man. It's been
doubt.
for the moments that light up.
Yeah.
Nah, it's been incredible. We just had natural chemistry because this is who we are, man. This is who we always been. Had no idea it was gonna take off the way that it took off, or it was gonna change my life the way that it did. Because make no mistake, this has changed my life. The amount of people that inbox me and recognize me is nuts. It's crazy. That walk up to me and be like, "Look, Cuzzo," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, you watch. That's dope." Or know me from some. What I really get is I know you from somewhere. And I'm like, I'm on the internet. They like, no, like you on the internet. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know. And then what's also crazy is when I'm somewhere, people be thinking like, where's Zo at? Where big cuz at? You just by yourself? I'm like, it's just me.
Yeah.
I almost be disappointed.
Yeah.
Move, nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, man, but it's been an incredible journey, man. I appreciate the hell out of you for that, man. From the heart. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your platform with me, man. We just want to continue to give y'all this good content from the heart, from the soul. Please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Dig it, love it. We love y'all, man.
And we just getting started.
We got some stuff on the way.
Right.
You hear me?
Right on.
Maybe coming to a town near you.
Yeah. Appreciate you, dog.
No, appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No doubt. Big Zo Podcast.
We out.